I was up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I don't know why. I really wanted to sleep, but my mind and my body did not want me to sleep, so I was up. And I was supposed to work today, so I had to be up early for that anyways. So I'm up at like 5 o'clock, not really doing anything, just sitting in my bed. It's raining outside, so I was expecting to get a call saying don't come into work or something like that. That doesn't come, so I just get ready for work anyways, get dressed and all that, and then I'm out the door. I'm out of the door around like 6:10, so I'm driving to work. Still haven't gotten a call, by the way, and it's like pouring raining outside. I was being a good worker and going into work anyways because I don't know, that's just how I am. So I was going into work even though there's no call saying don't come in yet or anything like that. So I'm in work and I'm getting ready to open everything up, and I'm going to like the register, opening that up. I like clocked in and all that. 10 minutes into me already in work, already getting everything opened up, is when I get a text saying don't come into work today. I'm a little mad, but I'm not too mad because I don't have work today, so you know, I'm fine with that. But I am a little upset that I always get a call so late. So I'm really tired right now. I do wish I had gotten some coffee, maybe to wake me up a little bit, but I'm already home and I don't really want to go out again. I might go out later, but for now I'm just gonna stay home. But oh, do I got a story for everybody who watches my videos. But on Saturday, I was out with my friends. So we're out taking pictures out in nature. It has been raining a lot over here in California, so where we were, it was all mud and dirt. Probably not the smartest idea for us to go because of the amount of rain that we've gotten. We've gotten like, I think yesterday was 4 inches and it's been raining for like a few days straight. So we were out on the dirt, on the grass and all that. We were fine where we were for that moment. The road wasn't really too soft or too muddy. It was well worn and all that, so we got through pretty easily. So we go take all our pictures and all that, and then we're about to head back to go back home, and I was going the safe way first because I knew that it was all like hard dirt and all pushed down so we wouldn't get stuck. And then right when we were about to turn to get out and onto the pavement, one of my friends said something. He was all like, it would have been funner if we went the other way. And if you guys want to know who this friend is, it's Wubby, by the way. And Wubby, I don't hold anything against you because, you know, it's my actions too. So he said that it would have been funner if we went the other way. So I stopped the car, turned around to look at him, and I said, don't test me or something like that. I don't remember, but so I turned left instead of going right onto the pavement. So Wubby said something and I turned around to him, and I was being the person I was. I had to prove him wrong or prove something, I guess. I don't know why. So I turned left instead of going right onto the dirt. Over there was a big puddle, a few big puddles actually. So I was going around the puddles trying to avoid them because I don't know, for me, a puddle, I don't know what's in it, so I don't want to drive through it or whatever. So turning left was my first big mistake of the day. And then my other mistake was not turning around sooner because I noticed that there's no way for us to get out of where we were unless I backed up. And I wasn't thinking about backing up. I was just thinking about going forward and maybe trying to get around everything. And me being me and not thinking about it, I just drove straight into the grass to turn around. So first we were driving on like a little dirt road, and then at the dirt road there's a little dead end with a big puddle. So I was thinking we can't go through it to get around, so why don't I just make a big turn and turn around? And that was my second mistake. I started turning and then we got into the grass. So we were off the road already and we were in the grass, and we were going fine for a few seconds, and then the car just stops. I rev up the engine a little bit and I just hear the tires sink into the mud, and I could feel the car just sinking. So that was my second or third mistake. I forgot which mistake I'm on, but that was another mistake. So when we first got stuck, like I was really mad. I did not know what to say, and I was just thinking of every possible way that we could get out. My first instinct was to grab a shovel, and good thing I keep one in my car. So I grabbed the shovel and then we just started digging around the tire, and I was thinking that's gonna help us get out, maybe like make a ramp for the tire. Then we just back out and you know, be on our way. Well, this doesn't end up working, and I think we just ended up digging the tire deeper into the mud for some reason. I don't know how, but we were digging for a good amount of time, still trying to back out, and we were not moving at all. We were just sinking deeper into the mud. So after we dug for a little bit, we were looking around. We got some rocks, or we tried to put it behind the tire and have something for the tire to grab on and get traction onto, and then try to back out as well from that. And that didn't work because the tire was so coated in mud that it would just slide right off the rock and not do anything. And I don't know if I'll add pictures or not to realize how deep we were into mud. I have a stock Jeep. It's not lifted or anything. And when we were in the grass, I could open my door and just slide out because the grass was up to the door. The tire was almost completely submerged into the mud. I think only a little bit of the top half was actually out of the mud. So we were stuck for a while. I think we first got stuck in like 4:40 something, so we had a little bit of daylight still. So we were just trying to do everything we could to get out of the mud ourselves, but then we couldn't. So I called my mom. She came over and she tried to get us out, but she couldn't because her car was sliding because it was so wet on the road. So we called AAA. They couldn't help us because the guy didn't want to bring the tow truck all the way out in case he got stuck. I don't know. He didn't want to do his job or whatever. It's already like 6:50, 7 o'clock. So we've been digging and trying to get the car out for like 2 hours already. And then we call a family friend and he comes in with a big truck, and in around like 5 minutes he got us out. When we got out, we looked at the hole that we were stuck in, and I think Wubby just fell into it and half of his body was in the hole. I'm glad that we didn't get stuck in there for any longer, and I'm glad that we got the car out. But still, this is like my first time getting stuck in the mud going off-roading, and I was just like frustrated the whole time because I didn't know if we are actually gonna get out or not. But we did. I'm probably not gonna hear the end of it from anybody, so I think I'm gonna end it off here, and I'll see you guys next time.